to you, Taurus out here. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, for you, Taurus, you actually have the Hermit, Five of Wands, and then you, Taurus, also have the Three of Wands. So, the situation for you, Taurus, is that what y'all got going on right here is that's my dog over there. All those kisses for me? Anyway, so it's a situation where for you, Taurus, y'all are in a position where the Hermit, right, and the Five of Wands, yeah, the Three of Wands, a lot of you, Taurus, are in position where you don't want to have to deal with people's BS and the nonsense that they bring to the table all up in your ear, talking wildness to you and everything like that. You, Taurus, don't want that, and you don't have to put up with that. And I'm actually glad at the fact that you, Taurus, have gotten to that position in y'all lives, because y'all used to give people who don't deserve to be in y'all presence the grace and more than you should have, went. And so seriously, this is a point with you, Taurus, where you, Taurus, are more so in a space where you're not putting up with it. And I'm actually glad for you. I'm happy for you, because the Three of Wands represents you're focused on your peace, maintaining your peace. And truth be told, you got to be able to maintain your peace. I'm one of them type people where, for me, I will put on the boxing gloves. I will put in the mouth guard, and I will put on the boxing gloves. You dig what I'm saying? With anybody. And so, you know, I have tools in my toolbox. It's not just one tool, right? It's immediately put on the gloves. And so the situation with that is that what I got going on is that I know how to communicate to people as well, right? I'm more so focused on finding my peace too. So I definitely understand it, and I'm glad for you, Taurus, because the Judgment and the High Priestess is Taurus and Virgo. So you did show up in your own reading, right? Partially, right? But then you have the Hierophant after that, which is Taurus and Sagittarius. So you did show up in the reading. You're all through here. And you do not have the Tower or the other card as well, representing Scorpio. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that a lot of people are kind of thinking that they are going to get you on your nerves, and that they're gonna get you upset, and it's not actually it's not working. That's another position too, why it is that they don't like you. This is the thing. They like you, but the situation with you is that they can't get you upset. So because of the fact that they can't get you, Taurus, upset, that's what they're upset about. The fact that they can't get you upset, because a lot of y'all are maintaining your peace. You're interacting with people. A lot of you, Taurus, are interacting with people whom y'all are in a space where once they show you, like, you'll accept them in your space. And that's one of the good things that Taurus does well. Taurus is the zodiac sign of silence, right? You don't believe me? Harpocrates, right? Harpocrates is the deity from ancient Greek Egypt, or Grecian Egypt, right? Or Greco-Roman or Greco-Egypt. You can look it up, Harpocrat, which is the deity of silence. You'll see, like, Cupid, what would seem to be little Cupid, basically with the shh sign, right, by his mouth. And why? And that's Taurus. Y'all rule over silence. And so that's one thing that y'all have learned to do, is to, yes, people can come into your space, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll stay there, because you'll watch, you'll look, you'll learn, and you'll learn. You'll see if a person actually is worthy of being in your space. And once you deem yourself, because there's always people trying to tell you about what they think you should do. No, once you, Taurus, deem for yourself that they're not worthy of being there, you'll leave them alone. You'll leave them alone. You'll stop rocking with them. And then you have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and then you also have the Two of Cups. So what's going on here for you is that you, Taurus, are in a space where you're listening to yourself even more. You're not, unless you absolutely have to. You're at the checkout counter and someone's being a jerk at the checkout counter. You know that you're probably not going to see them very often. You don't really care. You're just going to go ahead, put your groceries in the bag or have them put the groceries in the bag for you. You'll probably leave the bag person, if they still have those, a tip, a couple of cents or whatever the case may be or whatever. And then you'll basically just leave. If that's, if you have to tolerate them, a lot of you Taurus are putting foot to butt in the sense that you're learning how to actually stand up for yourself in a way where you needed to have done that, because you Taurus are placing yourself in a level where you should be respected, right? You're not the bull in which they hold down and they they offer up. Now you're beef and all of that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? You're now you're now an individual where they just think that you're just the person that they can basically just do whatever with, and you're the puppet in this situation. No, you Taurus are maintaining your position. Like, nah, if they don't come around you with some sort of, and I get it. I'm not talking about every single last time. That's unrealistic. But I mean, like, generally, right? Like if the consistency is they always got something going on, that's not good. It's like, nah, they gotta go. They gotta go. What's up, baby? Look at my dog over there, excited. You all right? You all right, my love? Can I get a wink? Can I get a wink? Good dog. Good dog. Anyway, so the point that I'm trying to make here with that is the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups represent how this is a space where what's gonna happen is you Taurus are gonna set the record straight. You're gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, but don't allow those people to discourage you and get you scared or discouraged and have you thinking that there's something wrong with you, because that's the next step. It's them trying to make it seem like something's wrong with you when there's not. As a matter of fact, you've probably found your mind doing this. You didn't lose it. You probably found your mind doing this, because this goes right back to, well, how many times people have been playing games with you and essentially trying to waste your time and just rain on your parade. Like, how many times people will come around you and try to make it something, right? And make it all dysfunctional just so that you Taurus can be like, right, now you disappointed, now you're upset. How many times? Probably more than a few times. This is the type of nonsense that they be doing to earth signs. This is the type of nonsense that they do to you, Virgo, Capricorn. They do this. I'm a Virgo, and I'm telling you, as an earth sign myself, this type of stuff experiences. This type of stuff happens to me too. And so the situation for you, Taurus, is that y'all are the ones being lovers and all this stuff. The lovers of the zodiac, y'all love love. This is another reason why I say that, y'all represent Harpocrates, because, right, Harpocrates, Harpocrates or Harpocrates or Harpocrates, which is where you get the term harp from, where you get the term krate from. You get not karate but krat, right? The Cupid, right? But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that also rules of Harpocrates also rules over love. Taurus is the lovers of the zodiac. So it's very important for you, because a lot of you are finding self-love. See, y'all are ruled by Venus. Venus rules self-respect and love, self-love. And that if you want to transfer that over to another person, you can. Or you can choose to keep it. It's up to you. Selfish, keep it. Selfless, give it away. So the thing is that the Moon card and the Nine of Swords right here for you, Taurus, represent how. And so the respect is coming. The respect is here. Don't, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Taurus. Expect for a lot of things to kind of quiet down more as time go on. Not just because the year is winding down, but also because the year we got one last month left in August here, but the year is starting to wind down. Not only that, but also the fact that for us, well, for you, sorry about that. Also the fact that for you, Taurus, you're getting the respect up. You're getting your respect up. You're saying what you mean and meaning what you say. You're not necessarily trying to play nice. Now, again, if you have to tolerate their BS because it's one thing, you do have to be situationally aware. But if you don't have to tolerate it, if it's, you know what I'm saying? No, or like, and what I mean when I say you don't have to tolerate it, I mean under the conditions where you saying something is not going to affect you negatively whatsoever, but yet you have to tolerate their nonsense, then definitely address that situation. But if you're at the store, if you're at the library or wherever you are, and somebody act up with you or whatnot, if you don't have to really regularly see these people every day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because you're not going to see this person again. Or maybe you may, right? If you go back and forth to the library, but you're not going to see this person too much off. Now, if the person who's like the checkout, the person at the checkout counter is a jerk, obviously, you're going to have to address that because you go to the supermarket for sustenance, to replenish your food, water, whatever, your cleaning products, all this stuff. So it's like, if this person is a jerk, obviously you're going to have to address this person due to the fact that you're going to see them a lot because they're at the supermarket. You probably go to the supermarket once a week, twice a week. You know what I'm saying? And so the situation with that is the Nine of Swords for you, Taurus, represent how. And so you're getting the respect that you, Taurus, want. A lot more people are getting the horns. They're getting the bull horns. They're not just coming around you with the stupidity. I was about to say something else. Oh, with the stupidity, thinking that they were going to get over on you and everything just be cool. No, you, Taurus, are letting it be known that you are Taurus. You are powerful. And that if you decide that you're going to start being up and start being as the bull or the cow and start running around, hey, Taurus is a powerhouse. Have you seen how big cows are or bulls are? Fam, I've seen how big they are up front. I went to a farm when I was real young, and I also have farmer acquaintances, because, they don't live in New York City, but farmer acquaintances, let me tell you, cows and bulls are huge. Huge. And they taking care of their bull. Huge. I'm talking about huge. The cow bigger than them. They could lay their whole body on the bull and they still smaller than the bull. And I'm like, yo, powerful animal. And that's what it is that people are getting. They're getting that a little taste of that power, and they don't want that. They don't want that kind of friction. They don't want that kind of resistance from you, Taurus. So they'll back off. They'll back off. I guarantee you, your life is going to become a lot easier from here when it comes to dealing with people when you start doing that. Especially if you gain situational awareness, when and where to use it, how and when and where. Oh, yeah. People ain't going to be giving you a difficult time. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. They don't want that. They don't want that. You have the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Wands to clarify the Nine of Swords. This is my point. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups. You're in a position where, for you, Taurus, y'all are in a space. You Taurus are in a space where y'all very much so are enjoying your lives, like I said before. And if the person wants to come into your life and stay in your life, they're gonna have to bring value to you too. A lot of you Taurus you're done with charity work, being overly tolerant with people trying to solve their problems when you really don't have to, and all they're doing is trying to bring you down with them. The Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, they're not gonna like it, but they're gonna have to respect it, because they're not gonna get you in their life if they don't chill out with all of that. You're the one that's the head honcho. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, or if not the head honcho, the co-head honcho, they better give you some respect up in this mug. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 24,000 600 and change, coming up on 24,700. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.